What's up everyone? Landon with LMR.com. Today I'll be taking a look at the C-Series grills from Cervini, designed for the 2018 Mustang. These grills from Cervini is going to be for the Mustang enthusiasts out there wanting to change up the look of the front end on their S550. Cervini's designs each grill with their unique C-Series styling right here in the USA, so the quality, fit and finish, and overall display of the product are second to none. Comparing these grills to that of the factory grills found on the GT and Ecoboost Mustangs, you'll notice that it drastically improves airflow to the condenser and radiator. Both the upper and lower grills are constructed from very durable polyurethane and finished in a matte black, so it blends well with the rest of the exterior trim. Behind each of the grills is a metal honeycomb mesh insert that is powder coated black. With each grill, Cervini does provide detailed instructions and of course all necessary hardware to properly install each one of them into your Mustang. Currently each grill is sold by itself or in a kit, and of course they're designed to work with 2018 EcoBoost and GT Mustangs with or without the Safe and Smart package. Today we're going to be installing a set of Cervini C-Series grills into this 2018 Mustang GT. To begin, support the front of the car or the entire vehicle with a lift. Remove the front wheels for additional clearance. Pop the hood and support it via the prop rod. Remove the push pins securing the radiator cover. Remove the radiator cover from the car. Loosen and remove the small 5.5mm bolts. There is one on each side of the bumper. Loosen and remove the 6 8mm bolts. From within the wheel well, remove the 3 outboard push pins. Pull back the splash shield. Loosen and remove the 2 10mm bumper to fender retaining nuts. Do this for the other side. From underneath the car, remove the 15 7mm screws. Pass the top of the bumper over the small dowels on the core support. Carefully dislodge the push pin from the bumper to fender bracket. Set the fender bracket aside. Do this for the other side. Bring the bumper forward and disconnect any electrical connection. The bumper can now be removed from the car. Reverse the steps to reinstall the bumper. With the front bumper removed from the car, loosen and remove the 4 8mm bolts securing the shutter assembly. There are 2 in the center and 2 on the bottom. Dislodge the ambient temperature sensor and position it out of the way. Dislodge and remove the 2 upper push pins. From behind the shutter assembly, loosen and remove the 5.5mm screws. Unclip the shutter support bracket and bring the assembly forward. Disconnect the electrical connection. The shutter assembly is now free to come out. On the passenger side radiator deflector, remove the push pin just behind the bumper support. For non-performance pack cars, loosen and remove the outboard 8mm bolt from the lower shutter assembly brace. Pass this bolt through one of the provided small aluminum brackets. Reinstall the bolt and fully tighten. Ensure that the angled bin is facing toward the rear of the car. Position the side deflector over the outside of the bracket. Reuse the push pin you just removed to secure the deflector to the bracket. Trim some of the plastic barbs from the push pin if needed. If you have a performance pack car, utilize the provided 1/4-20 bolt and speed clip to retain the aluminum bracket. Repeat these steps for the other side. From behind the bumper support, dislodge the plastic fasteners securing the harness. Position the harness out of the way. Remove all of the factory installed fasteners. The next steps involving decal application only applies to light colored cars. Take this time to thoroughly wipe the top of the support with isopropyl alcohol. Cut each of the 3 decal sections into 3 separate pieces. Remove the long piece and spray some decal application solution to the side with the adhesive. A drop of dish soap and some water in a spray bottle does the trick as well. Align the decal and then squeegee out any water. A hairdryer or heat gun will help evaporate the solution. Conform the decal to the bumper support. Repeat these steps for the other two decals. They will install onto the passenger side frame rail. Once this is complete, use the provided zip ties to secure the factory harness. Take this time to wrap the shutter assembly electrical connection with electric tape. Cut the pre-installed harness clip, and then tuck this connection out of the way. Position the bumper on a workbench. Remove the plastic impact bar by dislodging the plastic clips. To remove the upper grille, dislodge all of the clips with a screwdriver. You'll scratch a few of these tabs, but don't worry, these aren't visible. Remove the upper grille from the bumper, and then repeat these steps for the lower grille. Take this time to wipe down each grille opening. Position the Cervini's lower grille into place. Verify that the plastic tab on the bumper sits inside of the small channel on the Cervini's grille. Starting at the top and in the center, position a clip and then loosely tighten one of the provided screws. Do this for all of the attachment points. Verify that the grille is in position and then fully tighten all of the screws. Go ahead and repeat these steps for the upper grille. Align each of the mesh inserts on the upper grille and secure them with the provided screws. Repeat these steps for the lower mesh inserts. Now, because of the design of the Cervini's grille, the plastic impact bar must be installed onto the bumper support. Clean the front side of the support with isopropyl alcohol. Use the provided double-sided tape and apply it to the back side of the plastic impact bar. Remove the backing from the tape. To ensure that the impact bar will be centered on the bumper support, find the center of the support and place a mark. Install the plastic impact bar onto the bumper support. Apply pressure to fully adhere the double-sided tape. Install one of the angled brackets on the lowermost stud on the back of the bumper support. Use one of the provided nuts to secure it, but don't fully tighten it at this time. Install the second bracket on the other side. Loosen and remove the bolt that was previously installed to secure the small aluminum bracket. Position the lower support bracket behind the aluminum bracket. Reinstall the bolt, but don't fully tighten. Use the provided hardware to secure the angled bracket to the lower bracket. Pass the bolt through the top, then slide on a lock washer, followed by a nut. Repeat these steps for the other side. Verify that the brackets are aligned with the lower closeout panel, and then carefully tighten all of the hardware associated with these brackets. Reinstall the ambient temperature sensor. At this time, you can go ahead and reinstall the front bumper. Ensure that you reconnect any electrical connection, fully seat all of your clips, and reinstall any associated hardware. Before reinstalling your wheels, apply some anti-seize to the face of the rotor and the studs. Reinstall the wheels, get the car on the ground, and then torque your lug nuts to 150 pound-feet, working in a crisscross pattern. After that, you're all finished. All in all here, guys, I think the juice is well worth the squeeze on this one. Yes, there are several tedious steps that you have to do in order to install these grills, but once they're on the car, I did get that small grin of satisfaction that every car guy or girl typically gets when they like what they see. You will need a decent selection of tools and some other specialty items as you saw during the install. For EcoBoost and non-performance pack GT owners like this one, you will have to remove the factory shutters. Don't worry, removing these will not affect performance or trigger a check engine light. As far as fitment goes, Cervinis did an outstanding job utilizing all of the factory mounting points for the upper and lower grille. Of course, the included vinyl should only be needed for lighter color cars like this one you see here. And of course, for more information on these particular grills, be sure and check out the product page. To see more how-to and review videos covering industry-leading products, be sure and subscribe to our YouTube channel, like this video, and don't forget to turn on notifications. While you're at it, check out our other videos, and don't forget to shop lmr.com for all things 1979 to present Mustang and SVT Light.